Hi, and welcome to Anne's Family Recipe. Today we're baking sugar cookie bars.
With sprinkles!
Today's video is in collaboration with Falon from Moss Family TV. I absolutely love Moss Family TV. The entire family brings a positive attitude and a fun sense of humor to everything they do. Falon and her family share daily vlogs, which almost always include a tasty new recipe to try. Today, we're both baking with our kids. We both have 4 children who love to help us in the kitchen. After you watch my video, be sure to visit her channel, which I'll link in the description box below. My 2 oldest kids, Jack and Emma, love to help me bake in the kitchen, right guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so today I decided to make sugar cookie bars with them. First of all, because they're so delicious, but second of all, because our kitchen's kind of small, so we don't have a ton of room to spread out and roll the cookie dough out and cut them out. So this makes it really easy, we don't need a lot of space, and they're super quick to make. The first thing we're gonna add are 2 sticks of softened, unsalted butter. So Jack and Emma each have 1. You wanna go and add it into the bowl? Ooh, they're really soft, kind of squishy. Don't worry, I have something to wipe your hands when you're done, so just go for it. There's 1 and 2, good. And let me grab a spatula. We'll get the rest of the butter off of Emma's here. There we go, smell buttery. Good. So the next ingredient we're gonna add is 2 cups of sugar. So I'll scoop them out and then you can each pour 1 in. Does that sound good?
Can I do the first one?
Yes, you may.
Yeah, you can do it first.
Go ahead. 1 cup of sugar. And Jack? Go ahead. 2 cups of sugar. Perfect. Okay, we'll get this out of the way.
Smells good.
So Jack's ready to go. He and Emma are my mixers. We're gonna use our electric hand mixer to cream the butter and sugar together. So I give each of them a turn, right? Yeah. So Jack's gonna mix first and Emma can hold the bowl.
What button?
What button? It's gonna be this button right here. And we'll start on low. Ready? And then we'll switch and then Emma can mix and you'll hold the bowl. Ready? Go ahead. Just keep the beaters in the bowl. We're finished creaming the butter and sugar together, and what did you guys say about it?
It's so fluffy.
Yeah, and that's exactly how it should look, nice and fluffy. So next, we're gonna add in the eggs. Now, this is the moment where I take a deep breath and I release some of my control in the kitchen because I'm going to let Jack and Emma crack the eggs today. So let's get started. We have 4 eggs that have been sitting out on the counter, so they're room temperature. And let's just do 1 at a time. Woo, woo, woo. Let's just do 1 at a time. Yeah. Crack it really good, and then put your fingers right where it's cracked, and open it. Good, good. All right, 2 down, and there's no shell yet. Good, just open it up. Let it fall in. Nice. We'll wash our hands when we're done, don't worry. Okay, and last one, Emma. Good job.
No shell. It looks so good, we're gonna mix it.
Yep. So you ready, Emma?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's lift this up. Jack, will you hold the bowl, please?
Yep.
And here we go. So instead of lifting the mixers out of the bowl to get the stuff on the side, you can just use a spatula. Do you want to try and scrape the edges?
Yeah.
Here, you can do it. You can each take a turn. There you go. Yeah, you scrape it all in. You want to let Emma try? You don't have to mix it with the spatula. Just scrape the sides.
Why?
Get all those ingredients from the edges. Okay, good.
Can we lick that?
Not yet. Next, we're going to add 2 teaspoons of pure vanilla extract. So again, everybody gets a turn. Dump it in. Good. And Jack, will you hold it over? Hold it nice and level, okay? Pour it in. Good, that smells incredible. Do you like the smell of vanilla?
Yeah.
Oh, so good, yeah. Okay, grab the mixers again. You gotta beat it together.
Dad can do it first.
Okay. Ooh, they're drippy.
Oh, it smells so good.
Hold on, time out. We'll just do low to start, okay? Go ahead. All the way around. We don't want to see that brown vanilla anymore. Emma is adding in a half a teaspoon of baking soda, and then we'll just use that same spoon for the salt. So why don't you hold it over the bowl, and you can do, yeah, you'll be next. So Emma's gonna do half a teaspoon, throw it in, and then Jack is gonna do half a teaspoon. Hold it still so I can pour it in. And 2 halves make a whole, right?
Yeah.
There we go, good.
It looks like a mountain.
It does look like a mountain. I forgot to mention that in this bowl we already had 5 cups of all-purpose flour, and I measured that beforehand to save some of my sanity and cleanliness in the kitchen. So we have the salt, the baking soda, and the flour in the bowl. I'm gonna give the kids a whisk and they can stir it around a little bit. So I'm just whisking this to get any lumps out of the flour and just to incorporate the salt and the baking soda evenly.
We're gonna put the dry ingredients to the wet ingredients.
Right, so Emma, do you wanna gently dump those in?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we'll slowly add them in. Yep. Let's start with about half, okay? And then Jack, grab the mixer again.
Oh, I always have to be me.
You're on that side, sorry buddy. And this, we're definitely gonna start on low speed because there'll probably be a bit of a flour cloud. Here, I'll even kind of try to incorporate it a little bit to start. Okay, hold on to it. You wanna use both hands? Mm-hmm. And Emma, you can hold the bowl. So now what's next, Emma?
We're gonna add the rest of the flour.
Good job. Okay, wanna pour it in?
Yeah. Yep.
Nice and slow. Kind of shake it, shake
Good job, Emma.
Love that. Ooh, that's okay. That's all right.
Here, you can have a turn. See? Told you. You guys are not listening.
What are you talking about? Whoa. I have a baking sheet here that I've sprayed with cooking spray, or you can grease it with butter. This one is 17 by about 11.5 inches, and we're just gonna put the cookie batter into the pan and then spread it out. And then what are we gonna do after that?
We're gonna put it in the oven.
Right, and it's preheated to, what's that?
What about the frosting?
Oh, the frosting's coming. Once these are baking, we'll make the frosting next, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so let's get the dough onto the pan.
If there's extra, then we'll eat wicks.
So we tried spreading the batter with a spatula, but I think actually the better tool is gonna be my hands. So I put a little flour on them, and I'm just gonna use that to spread the dough out into every corner and edge of the pan into a nice even layer. Our oven is preheated to
375 degrees.
And they're gonna bake for how long?
10 to 15 minutes.
That's right, 10 to 15 minutes. And the thing about these sugar cookie bars is they don't get really brown on top. So you definitely want to test them with the toothpick at that like 10-minute mark, because of course you don't want to overbake them, but you're not going to be able to tell just by the color if they're done. Jack and Emma wanted to take a little break, so while they play and the cookie bars bake, I'm gonna make a cream cheese frosting to put on top when they cool. So in my bowl, I have half a brick of softened cream cheese, so that's 4 ounces, and then 1 stick of unsalted butter at room temperature. I'm gonna beat those together, and then we'll add in a pinch of salt and a teaspoon of vanilla extract. To this mixture, I'm going to add 4 cups of powdered sugar, and as you can see, I picked a really large mixing bowl so that the powdered sugar won't go flying everywhere. So I'm going to incorporate this 1 cup at a time and then beat in between each of the 4 cups. Lastly, I'm going to pour in a little bit of milk, about a tablespoon at a time, until the frosting is at a nice spreadable consistency. Now I have 3 elves in my kitchen. Ben was napping earlier, so he's just in time for the frosting. Our sugar cookie bars were in the oven for about 12 minutes, and they have cooled completely to the touch. So now, oh, you don't want your Santa hat? No? That's okay. You want to wear it, Em?
Yeah.
Here, we'll put that back on you. There you go. So now I'm gonna spoon all of our cream cheese frosting on top, and the kids each have a tool to spread it around. Now, if you don't like cream cheese frosting, you could also just use a basic vanilla buttercream frosting. Also, that would allow it to be gifted a little bit easier because it doesn't require any refrigeration. So, should we ice the cookie bars?
Yep.
Yeah? Okay, here, let me put some big scoops on. Give this a quick stir. Oh.
Oh.
There you go, you wanna spread it, Ben? Don't lick it.
One more time, can we lick it?
The frosting, the frosting. All right, so, uh-oh. All right, well, Ben's done with the spatula.
Ah.
Well, lick,
Yeah.
guys, you can lick your spatulas. It's okay. So it's time for their favorite part.
Sprinkles!
These cookies look so delicious. I can't wait to try them. You guys did such a good job decorating. Thank you very much. Make sure you head over to Moss Family TV, which I'll link down below, because Falon is baking with her kids today too. And if you're here visiting from Falon's channel, welcome and please subscribe. Thank you for joining me in my kitchen, and I'll see you again soon for another family recipe.
For the full recipe, check the description box below, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thanks for joining me in my kitchen.